Sanitation and environmental hygiene are one of the most important factors involved in curbing the spread of diseases. It was in this regard that residents of Kubwa, a suburb in the FCT under Buhari Area Council, have called out to the government to intervene in what they describe as an environmental hazard. Residents and business owners around PW Bridge say their life and health is at risk as young men, popularly called BABAN in Hausa and translated to English as the waste man, has turned the PW Bridge into an illegal dumping site.
You cannot, no Nigerian man can do this thing in West African country around us here, even Cameroon. We cannot do this thing. But here in Nigeria, we do whatever we like because of the language. If you arrest them now, somebody will ask you, why did you arrest them? They have no father, they have no mother, but now they are destroying what government have done for us.
So if government can really do something about it by constituting a committee that will come around and monitor this place, I think it will go a long way to preserve, to give us good health, because putting waste here is a hazard to our health, to our condition, we that are living around.
Let it then put it light to say here, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, we are suffering here a lot, and nobody pursuing them. Nobody pursuing them. That is how everybody started coughing. Immediately they light it, everybody started coughing.
Speaking to residents around this area was a bit tough, as most of them wished to speak off camera. According to them, their life is at risk, as these young men have threatened them with weapons when they attempted to stop them from dumping waste in the culvert under the bridge.
Really, this place has been giving us a serious concern when we notice all these BOLAH coming to drop their waste here. We have been complaining about this for long, and anytime we see them coming around, we'll try to talk to them, but they will kind of want to fight us, which we think is not the way out.
As they are coming, some of them knife within their pocket. Then before they know that you are serious to stop them to put a refuge there, you will see that they will bring knife to show you. So we are suffering a lot here. We are begging government, let government come and know what to do for this place. It's much.
Waste is dumped here on a daily basis by the BOLAHs and has never been evacuated. When the rain comes, the waste is washed down the path, which of course goes down to block another waterway. They fear that if this situation is not arrested soon, it would lead to a major environmental and health disaster.
When it rains, honestly, it's very, very bad, because when the water overflow, all this dirty get into people's compound, which is very dangerous to the health as well. So we need an attention towards this, fast and quick attention, so that these things can put to stop. We don't want any waste to be pouring here anymore from now on.
The smoke will full everywhere. So even to breathe itself, like I'm seeing some people who have an asthma here. Their own is the worst.
Same was the case at Karu Roundabout, a suburban city under the Abuja Municipal Area Council. With its close proximity to Nasarawa State, one forgets it's actually part of the Federal Capital Territory.
The gate outside there, the thing normally, sometimes you see air, breeze will blow it up, everything will scatter, will come into our shops. Sometimes we do close our shops because of those things. And sometimes you see the odor will be so bad to the extent when customers will be coming, they will be closing their nose. Some of them will carry nose masks, some of them will carry their hands and cover their nose. So those things is affecting us very, very badly. And sometimes when they are parking it, this place is you cannot even stand outside, you cannot even stay inside and open the door. What you do is to close the door. We do normally close the doors.
And the smell, oh my God, it's not something that will advise somebody self to even come close to, because we that are even close by, we find it it's very challenging for us because it keeps us inside, and this heat period again, coupled with the fact that there is no light, so the order is not what we even entice customers to even come close to buy things from us.
At this dump site, apart from the stench and smoke fumes residents and business owners have to deal with, they say it also causes major traffic jams when the waste overflows to the road, most especially when it rains.
That is when it becomes the baddest, because the odor, the smell and everything is already on us. So when it rains, the smell is very, very bad. It's too bad, to the point that people cannot even pass again. They need to start entering keke or bike to pass by. Everybody's on nose masks because of the dirt, not like any other thing, just the smell of that stuff. And imagine someone now that has health issues. Yeah, you cannot pass here now. You can't at all. So,
on the other hand, the young men known as BABAN ranging from the age of 11 to 20-year-olds say they are not criminals, but only earning a living. They said they collect waste from around communities for recycling purposes.
I work normally and get money to eat food in this job. It's some few that spoil our reputation. Some of them bathe and dress well, then go to town and survey people's belongings, then come back and dress like scavengers and go back to steal from them. But we don't do that. With this job, I'm able to feed myself and also support my family every day. I'm able to make 2,000 naira or 1,000 naira. I sell the waste I get in Nyanya. Scavengers are just looking for food to eat. They buy plastics and sell to sustain themselves and take care of their family. That's just our job. But people keep saying that we are thieves. But that's not true. They all know what scavengers do. But if there are other jobs, scavengers can do them so that they can rest, because we do this job to get a daily living.
This rubber they use and do clothes, jalamier, jersey, that they use and do. If they grab this rubber finish, they go carry and go to China, India. So they go use and do jersey, do fiber of motor, big motor. They call them fiber. So now so that they use this thing do. So if they want to take this, if you want to get this thing, so most of the people now they go pick up for road. So if they pick up for road, so they go scale now to buy it. I go carry and go to company. To carry after company, I go if they grind and finish, they go carry. If they grind and finish, they go carry inside the bag, go to another country. I go pay this BOLAH. If they scale, now scale the judge one sack like this, sometimes go reach 70 kilo, 70 naira, 80 naira, 100 naira. I go buy 100 naira, 80 naira, 90 naira for 1 kilo. So if you reach 80 kilo, so you go calculate everything together. Okay, this one now, I want to go to Idu industry area for Pepe.
Unfortunately for these residents in these two communities, these areas are also being used for open defecation. It is estimated by the Federal Ministry of Environment that Nigeria generates over 32 million tons of waste annually, the highest in Africa. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, reports that over 70,000 children under the age of 5 die annually from sanitation-related diseases. Poor sanitation affects the human health. It has been linked to the transmission of diarrheal diseases such as cholera, dysentery, typhoid, intestinal worm infections, and polio. It's also a major contributor to the breeding of mosquitoes, flies, and ticks. The residents of PW Bridge and Karu Roundabout pleads with the government of the Federal Capital Territory to quickly intervene so as to avoid an environmental hazard which could lead to a major disease outbreak. Joycelyn Elakeche Ada for Energy and Environment Weekly.